Got it. I was double muted. I got muted once. I got muted twice as we were shooting up to the satellites, to the spaceship, and then getting blasted back down into your living room or wherever you may be. How's the audio check? Let's check in with our producers for an audio check.
You're good.
Sounds good.
Good.
Sounds good. Oh, we got a mountain theme going on right here. I kind of dig that. I'm a mountain guy. I'm an ocean guy, but I also like the mountains. My brother, he's more the mountain guy, and I'm kind of the ocean guy. And together we can cover the whole world together, me and him. And so today we're gonna do an exercise. I put it on the app. It's called the Uphill Challenge, and it's just called the Uphill Challenge because we're gonna be doing some exercises that kind of simulate climbing, kind of going uphill, maybe, you know, the struggle of trying to get up a hill. And a lot of people, you know, they think about challenges sometimes as like, oh, I'm trying to climb up a big steep mountain, or I'm trying to climb up a hill, or maybe like push a stone up a hill. Some people, they've seen that metaphor, that art of like maybe somebody pushing a rock up a hill, and sometimes things can feel that way. Well, we're going to make things feel that way today in the workout. So we're going to do exercises like the elevator breath. We're going to do the wall ball. We're going to get the high knees going. We're going to do some other exercises that, again, simulate that uphill challenge. But first, we got to get warmed up. First, we got to get our body loosened up. We got to get our mind ready to go. And we have to get hydrated, and we have to get oxygenated. So let's start with hydration. We'll go hydration 1, oxygen 2, even though I would think oxygen might be a little more important than the water. You tell me. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to check in with our co-hosts. See, I like this mountain. Look at this. We have if you can't see the screen right here, on the green screen behind me, we have, it looks like a forest. And it looks like we have different types of trees. We got some evergreens in here, and this big tree here. And then it looks like there's a lot of birds that just flew up out of the trees. Those are maybe crows, ravens. They're flying around out there in the forest, and it could be early morning. This could be. And you have a snow-capped mountain up here. And we're going to think about in our goal. We're going to work out hard today, just as if we're trying to push up to the top of that mountain. Ben, Carrie, do we have a Breathe Them Out? Sophie, did I get you set up as a co-host?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool.
Ernie's not in front of her camera.
Well,
Okay.
I was thinking we can have John and his mom do it.
You guys like getting me and my mom to do Breathe Them Out together, don't you?
Yes.
All right. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. Let's go ahead. And if my mom's available, there she is. Yep, there she's over there in France. It looks like I might be in the Alps, up in maybe like North Pacific Northwest. This could be up in Washington or something. Mom, you ready to do the Breathe Them Out?
Yep.
How
Anytime.
about this time? This time you take the first line, I take the second line.
Okay.
All right, here we go, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe in the good.
Breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
Breathe out the sad.
Breathe in your best.
And breathe out the worst.
And breathe in your power.
So you reach your goals first. Nice job, Mom. If your goal feels like you got a goal that's an uphill goal, that's okay. Remember, just keep on breathing, stay hydrated, and keep on climbing. Keep making your way closer and closer towards that goal. Me and my mom, we just did great. I thought that was a great job with the Breathe Them Out. And when we had the breathing in the best, you know, I thought it'd be fun to hold our best in for just a few extra seconds. So that's what happened there. If you're thinking like, did Coach John freeze up, or was that on purpose? That was absolutely on purpose. And so are all these next moves that we're going to do. Remember, everybody, exercise is about doing things that are extra, if you think about it. And so all the moves that we're going to make, you know, we might do these moves. We might move our head and move our body around during the day. But when we do it with exercise, we're doing it thoughtfully, and we're doing it with control and stability and strength. We got more people joining in on Zoom. So let's go ahead and get started with getting our neck moving around. And let's start today with, let's go in reverse order today. So let's go ahead and start today with giraffe head turtleneck. So we're going to do the last exercise first, but we have 5 to go. So let's go giraffe head and then turtleneck, bringing it back. There we go. And then giraffe head, turtleneck. Nice job. If I go sideways here, you can see I'm really reaching my head out off my neck. Turtle head, bringing it back. Let's go a couple more of these. Giraffe head, turtleneck, bringing it back. Let's go one more. Giraffe head and turtleneck. All right, let's go ahead and do that ear lift. So I'm going to be bringing my ear, trying to go up to the ceiling, and I'm bringing my shoulder down. Got my ear going up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back into the middle. Maybe take a deep breath and then go to the other side, lifting that ear up, bringing that shoulder down. 3, 2, 1. Back in the middle again, getting loose. Bringing the other side ear up. Now remember, I'm trying not to tilt my head, trying to bring the ear up, bringing that shoulder down. 3, 2, 1. All right, again, getting kind of relaxed in between each time. Ears going up. 3, 2, 1, holding it up. Let's go one more side each time. So we got 2 more to go. Bringing that ear up. And 3, 2, 1. And back to the middle. Again, getting loose, bringing it up. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So giraffe head, turtleneck. Then we had the ear lift. Next up, let's go ahead and do down and up. So we're going to bring our head down and we're going to bring our head up, bringing our chin up. I'm going to do this one sideways too. So again, I'm trying to keep all this from moving. I don't want to move. Want to keep it steady. Bringing my chin down. Think about moving it up here where your ears are. Think about it up there. That's where the movement. And you're going to keep everything else nice and steady, going up, going down, going up. So we're not really moving the neck. The neck's kind of staying there. The head's going down. We're trying to keep the neck up. Going up again. Going down again. Let's go one more time, up and down. And up again. And down again. All right. Up and down. Now, what do we got left? Let's go side to side. Let's side to side it up. So again, I got this beautiful mountain view here around me. And I'm going to be moving my head all the way over here. For me, I'm holding it to my right shoulder like I'm looking over here at this tree. And then I'm going to bring my head around. I'm going pretty slow. Who saw that? That was pretty slow from side to side. Again, you might move your head around side to side quite a bit throughout the day. You might move it fast. You might move it slow. You might not really think about it. But right now, I want you to think about moving slowly. You can see, look at that, how slow I'm going. And then moving side to side. So again, I'm moving across my body right here. Got my head going, got it moving slow. I can move faster than this. And I'll tell you what, I kind of want to, but that's even more reason for me. Look how slow I'm going right here. Try to slow it down. I'm still moving my head, but I'm trying to go slow. Oh, that's maybe 5 or 6 seconds just to get from one side to the other. Let's count it out on this next one. Let's try it out. Let's go. I'm going to go from right side to left side. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 seconds. 12 seconds to get from one side to the other. Always moving, but again, moving slowly. And now look at this. It only takes me about maybe 1 second to do it. So that 12-second rep, that's actually really beneficial. You might be thinking like, well, I didn't get a lot of work done, but that's okay. It was really thoughtful and you had a lot of control and stability, a lot of communication with these muscles. Let's go ahead and do our looking down here at the valley. So it looks like we're at a mountain here. Maybe there's a valley down below us. Let's bring our head over here. Again, we're kind of looking over at those trees. And then we're going to look down the ridge line over there. We're going to look down that mountain slope, looking straight down at the valley. Maybe there's a river or something down there, maybe a lake. Bringing our head up over here, looking at the other side. Now I'm looking at these crows and looking at that other tree. Let's go ahead and reverse it. So chin goes down, head's going over, bringing it up over this way again. And that's not quite 12 seconds, but that's not too fast. You know, we're not doing it too fast. We're doing it nice and smooth, moving our head from side to side. There we go. Moving it around, moving it around. It could be sunset time. It could be these birds are trying to find their nest, you know. We had a rooster, we had Sandy's rooster on here. And then today we got crows on here. Very, very bird themed workouts we've had going on. That's cool. All right. Nick, what do you think? Do you think this is sunset or do you think this is sunrise? I don't know. I don't know. Remember, and when I don't know, I shoulder shrug. I'm working out my trapezius. So let's get those trapezius going up and down. Let's go for 20. Let's go for about 20. I'm not going to count too great. Just going to count a little bit. But we're going for about 20 shrugs where you're just going up and down. My shirt here, it says tread wall on it. That's, remember, this is that rock climbing wall t-shirt. I like this shirt. And I don't have my body moving too much. You can tell by the logo on the shirt, but you can see it's getting kind of pulled up. Well, my pecs are getting stretched up. My trapezius is lifting everything up, kind of pulling on those parts of my body saying, hey, get on up here by the ear. Now, when we do our elevator breath in just a little bit, remember with our elevator breath with Coach Emily, if you're on the app, remember Coach Emily, we got to get practice. I would say one a day, a breathing exercise from Coach Emily, maybe one of the meditations a day too. But that elevator breath, it has us inhaling while we lift our shoulders. And then when we exhale, we kind of exhale with a sigh, kind of relaxing and let our shoulders drop down. But again, that's working out with our trapezius. Let's move to, let's go to the elbow. We'll get some more of this shoulder moving as we move that elbow around. Let's start off with the crow's wing. Sometimes we call it the chicken wing, but today we have crows on the screen. So let's call it the crow's wing. So remember with the wings, sometimes they're going out to the side. Maybe sometimes you just have one wing going up. Got that elbow bent. That's going to make my arm not as heavy. It won't be as tough for my deltoid because this part of my body's close. If I put it out here and was going up and down like this, like a big eagle wing, this is going to be tougher. I got all the weight of my lower arm. All that weight, it's further away. And we know that's going to make things more difficult. So I'm going to go back to my elbows.
Hi, John.
Hey, Byron's in the house, everybody. We got our team leader, Byron, on here. The other day, Byron was leading us. He did a triple combo with the sandbag, the resistance bar, body weight exercises, and then he even brought in an encore. I like it. Just thinking about Byron right there makes me want to do that kayak row. Byron's one of the best at doing the kayak row with the resistance bar. Remember, that's where you have one side going forward, one side's going back. One side forward, one side back. And I can do this two different ways. I'm going to show you all the two ways, and you can think about this. This is going to be style number one, is going to be where I'm going to call this the flow style. You can see my upper body's kind of moving. The logo on my shirt is kind of twisting and moving. This is the flow style. And then we're going to have what we call, let's call it military style. This is the strict, and this is, now look at my shirt. I'm trying to not move my core. I'm not twisting. I'm only doing this as much as I can in the shoulder. This is getting tough. Let's go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. My deltoids were feeling it. A little bit of the trapezius, but a lot of the deltoids. Remember, that's connecting our arm to our torso. Let's go ahead and go with some arm circles now. Remember, this one's going to be heavier. It's going to be more difficult. But how can we make it not as difficult on our deltoids? Who knows the answer to that? Let's see what we got. I'm going to give a few seconds. How can we make the arm circles not as difficult? Ooh, there's so many ways. I've already had like 3 or 4 ideas. Let's see. We got some ideas in here. One of the ways, let's see if we get, I'm going to put one way out. If we're thinking about arm circles, we're like, wow, this is really difficult. One way we can make it easier is by just doing one arm, right? Right? If we do 2, that's hard. But if we just do 1,
How about bending your arms a little bit?
putting a bend in the arms, that's another good answer. So having my elbow bent so that now my elbow is helping with what's going on down here with this lower arm. So when my arm is straight out, that elbow's not helping. It's like a bridge, and the deltoid's got to do a lot of work. When I bend that elbow,
Karen said putting the arm circle down.
yes, that's absolutely. And then what's the opposite of that? Because you're that's what I was looking for. Karen, I knew you'd get it. Having the arm circles down low, it takes away the stress from the deltoid, but it still gets that arm moving around in the shoulder joint. If you got to think
She
about
said
that.
up now.
That's right. And then when you bring those arms straight up, again, the deltoid, it's contracted. It's not holding the arm up now as much as our armpit and our entire torso. Now we have everything here holding the arm up. When it's here, these muscles aren't helping. These muscles aren't helping at all. When we go up high, they're getting involved. So let's go ahead and take it easy on our deltoids, still doing those arm circles. I'm going to start with some low arm circles, and I'm going to do about maybe 10 to 15, keeping them down low, moving them around here. Nice stuff. Nice thinking. Remember when we talked about bending the elbow, let's think about it now. We've been learning a lot about our arm. And if I bend the elbow, the hand goes closer to the shoulder. What muscle is that is bending the elbow and bringing the hand closer to the shoulder? Let's go ahead and try that out now. Some elbow bent arm circles. So again, not arms straight. We're going to bend the elbow. But now, because the elbow just bent, all of a sudden there's a muscle who is not involved as much here. And now all of a sudden, much more involved. Who knows what that muscle is? And right now I can feel it in that muscle, but I don't feel it as much in my deltoids. So that tells me they're working as a team. These muscles are working. The bicep, that's absolutely right. The bicep bends the elbow. So when you're doing arm circles with your arms straight, the bicep's not bent. It's not helping. When you bend it even just a little bit, all of a sudden that bicep's like, hey, I can hold on to this part of the arm for you. I'm attached right to it. And then you're going to get that assistance. And that's why it's not going to be as difficult. You're going to get different angles, different lever. It's really neat how we can teach and work with our body. And it helps us from getting hurt too in the future. If we know we can make some small modifications and we can do something without as much strain on one part of our body. Now, Karen was right too with also doing the up circles. Let's go ahead and do about maybe 10 or 12 of these going up over our head. I like the overhead arm circles because I've had shoulder problems. And I always kind of do have some shoulder problems. And this one right here, it really kind of takes me right to my edge of something that I wasn't able to do for quite a long time. There was a while when I was out of the Navy where my shoulder hurt so bad that I couldn't raise my hand. I couldn't do push-ups. I couldn't even drive my car with this hand being up high. I had to drive with the hand on the bottom of the steering wheel. Imagine that, because my shoulder would hurt so much. And a lot of the exercises that we do are also things that I did to strengthen up my armpit, to strengthen up the team, and to get my shoulder to be the best it can be. That's all we can do is we got to go for being the best we can be. We can do that by drinking water, not forgetting. I know Bernie was probably starting to get worried for me. I got you, Bernie. Let's drink some water. We got some good friends in here too. I can see Sammy's in here. I see some of the friends at the AC centers in here. I think we got, who else? We got Luz is in the house. We got a bunch of great friends in here. I'm happy to have everybody joining us on both Zoom and on YouTube, getting to share in these workouts, getting to have fun together. Let's go ahead and move into our core a little bit. And now we haven't done this next exercise in quite a while. And I'm going to stand up for it. But remember, we can do this one sitting down too. This is going to be the teacup twist reach coffee pot ground touch. This is the 4 exercise move that it's going to get our whole body going. And it's really going to get us in the core right here. Let's do each one of the moves 3 times. Each one 3 times. So I'm going to go over my head with the teacup is that first one. I got my hand. I'm going up over my head. And if you want to do it 4 times or so, you could do that too. There we go. There's 3. Now I'm going to go across the body, across my midline. 1, 2. And even if you're just getting over here kind of to the shoulder, that's good. You want to go across the front. Now the coffee pot, it goes over to the side. We're kind of tipping over to the side. And again, your arm, you could even have your arm just kind of here against your side. And then the ground touch, again, we're trying to touch the ground or as close to it as possible. So I'm trying to reach down, actually got my fingertips touching the ground, and I can do that on the side of my body, in the front of my body. Even Nick, I'm sure he went behind his body. Let's switch over to the other side. So I'm going to go hand over my head. I'm going to go 1, getting the stretch with the obliques. 2, getting the stretch from the lats. 3, and even that tricep, getting a stretch. And here we go again. 1. Now we're stretching those rhomboids. 2, we're stretching that trapezius. Remember, it's a T. Well, across the T part of that trapezius, when you reach, you're stretching it. Now let's go for that coffee pot. Again, this one's going to be a lot of those obliques and those hip muscles that are going to help us. We're starting to get our glutes and our hamstrings involved. And now we're going to the ground. So when I go to the ground, if I'm standing up, I'm going to be bending my knees just a little bit for sure. And I'm going to try to be touching the ground right there. I'm going to be bending my knees. If I'm sitting down with the ground touch, I want to carefully decide on which direction I want to go. So I like those exercises. Again, that was 4 moves. We did those 3 times. That's how many is that? That's 12 reps. That was 24 reps for our core. Now imagine if we did 25 seconds of an abdominal squeeze or a plank. Let's go ahead and try that out. So let's get ready for the plank exercise. If you want to get down on the ground, you can. And should I get down? Should I stay up? What should I do? I don't know what to do. I'm checking with my producers. We're just going to go a 24-second plank. We're gonna get down on the ground. I knew that's what I was going to hear. All right, so we're going to move the camera right over here so we can see more of the studio there. All right, we got it all set up. We got all kinds of stuff. We got the pendulums, the stability balls.
And
We
John,
got
the
the rope.
sunset's actually staying with the TV screen, which is cool.
That looks so cool. Oh wait, no, it's not.
No, it turned yellow.
Oh,
It turned green.
that was it. It got distracted on me. All right, everybody, I'm going down into the plank position. Let's go ahead and get ready for that. And I'm going to be on my elbows and knees, and we're going to do 24 seconds of an abdominal squeeze. And 3,
Did you
2,
say
1.
24 or 25?
24, because yeah, we did 24 reps of that exercise, and we're just going to compare that to 24 seconds of an abdominal squeeze. I wonder which one I'm going to feel more. So I started this at 12, and I'm looking at my clock on my watch here, and we're ticking away. We're almost to 20 seconds. Okay, there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough, it's a different kind of comparison. If you think about it, when we were doing the moves and we were going all around here, I was using my core, but it didn't feel the same as doing that one. That was just 1 rep, but for 24 seconds. I don't know about you, which one you felt more, but I think I felt the plank a little bit more. I think I noticed my abdominal muscles getting fired up a little bit more when I was doing just the 1 rep. So think about that when you're exercising. You might think, I don't have a lot of time to do this. Well, maybe you just need 24 seconds. That's not even a full commercial. All right, let's get ready for the next exercise. And then we're going to go to our exercise here. We'll do this as a warm up, our app workout. We'll do those exercises as part of the warm up. And then we'll have some leadership coming up. We're going to get ready. So if you're a team leader, if you haven't had a chance to be a team leader this week and you want to do some leadership, make sure that our co-hosts know. And especially if you haven't had a chance this week, we want to make sure everybody gets a chance to be a leader if they want to be. All right, the next exercise we're going to do, what's it going to be? I'm trying to come up with a really good one here. And you know what? I'm clapping. And so I think it's going to be the clap. So let's go ahead and try it out. Let's go clap behind our head, clap behind our back, clap behind our knees, and clap it in front of our body. Remember, if I can't get quite to the clap, I can tap on my head. I can tap maybe on my lower back, and then I could tap on the back of my knees, and then maybe clap in front of my body. So let's go for 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squatting down. 1, 2, 3. You got to get down low for that behind the knee clap. Let's try it again. Let's go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for 5. Let's go for 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. That's not bad at all. Remember, we're getting in some flexibility, but we're also getting in that action. We have an action item that we want to try to take advantage of, and it's different than a reach when you're going for the clap. Now, let's have a sip of water, and then we're going to do this app workout. Whoa, really got altitude sickness. That must be what the blur is. Let's get back into focus through the fog. There it is. Nice. All right. I don't know who's to blame on that blur, if it's blame Zoom or blame Logitech. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is auto focusing. All right, everybody. So on the TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, a lot of you are on there. We're going to be looking at the app today to make sure all those workouts are able to be getting logged in. And today's workout, we called the uphill challenge because it's all kind of elevated uphill style workouts. Some of these are exercises that we do in the warm up, but the first one we're going to do is the elevator breath. This is one of Coach Emily's exercises on the app. So get on there, check out the breathing exercises, and you'll find the elevator breath right there. So remember, with the elevator breath, we're going to be lifting up our shoulders as we breathe in. So let me show you one. We're breathing in, and then we kind of sigh and just let our shoulders drop. So we breathe in and then go and just kind of let the shoulders drop and just let your breath just drop out. Let's try that again. Breathing in. That was a good sigh. Let's go for 5 of these. We're going to breathe in. Four more. Breathe in. Three more. Breathing in with your shoulders going up. Two more. Breathing in. And one more. Breathing in. Nice. All right. I don't know about you. That gets me feeling a lot of relaxed, kind of maybe some stresses. And if I had any tension in my upper body here, it helps kind of to get that out. Now, the next one we're going to do is going to be the yoga roll lift. If you don't have a yoga roll, that's okay. Remember, you're going to be able to use your hands and pretend that you have one, but I'm going to walk over here and get my yoga roll. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to be doing an overhead press with the yoga roll. If you don't have one of these, go ahead and hold your hands up. Maybe you can hold your hands like in this, and we're going to be reaching up and down, going up in the air, doing the overhead press. And because this is an uphill challenge, let's go for a lot of these. Oh my gosh, my brain said one thing. My mouth was going to say 30, but my brain thought 50. Should we go in the middle? Or we're going with 50. All right, we're going with 50. All right, everybody. So here we go. We got our yoga roll. This is our yoga mat. It's rolled up with some bands holding it together. It's nice and light. Let's get our arms ready. We're going up the mountain. We got a big mountain to get up. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, we're going up and down 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Oh my gosh, 41, 42. Feel the burn. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Woo! I'm feeling that. Biceps, triceps, deltoids, and even my pecs. And remember, everybody, that's just with a yoga mat. Rolled up yoga mat. You can find yoga mats out there now for $5 for a pretty decent one. And if you're not laying down on it and you know, it doesn't have the smell, some yoga mats are stinky. Find a good one that smells good. And you got a lot of options. You can lay down on it. You can roll it up. You can use it as a weight. All right, the next exercise on the workout. Whoo, it's an uphill challenge. Remember, we're going to be losing our breath maybe. It's going to be the high knee. So what I'm going to do for this high knee exercise is I'm going to use a chair and I'm going to be bringing my foot up and putting it on the chair, just very gently. And this is something you could try too if you wanted to. It's going to help with that climbing mentality. If we're sitting down, I want you to work on a single arm high elbow lift. So it's going to be working the high elbow stretch. And we're going to work on, again, working in our core into this exercise. So with this chair exercise, I have my chair right here. And what I'm going to do is I want to bring my knee up and on the chair and bring it right back down. This is my high knee exercise. If I want to use some support to do this, if I have two chairs, I could have one chair right here and I can hold on to it. And then I can go up, like just like this, working on that high knee. So if you want to do this with chairs, you can do that. If you don't have any chairs, maybe just work on doing a high knee lift or a high knee tap. And if we're sitting down, we're going to be working on high elbows and alternate. Do right side, left side, right side, left side. And that way we get our core and all these muscles. I mean, look at that, twisting up on that side, twisting up on that side. And here we go. Let's go. I was thinking 20, but then I thought 30. So let's go 30. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not stepping on it. 8. I'm just putting my foot there. 9. And stay in balance. 10. 11. Bring those legs up. Bring those knees up. 12. 13. Even if you don't have a chair. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. We're almost there. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. And 30. All right, great job. I saw a lot of you out there moving those legs, and I saw a lot of folks moving those arms, getting that high elbow in. I'm telling you, they're great exercises for the core, for the balance, and for we call it unilateral strength. So we're going to have unilateral. Remember, we're talking about one side. Bilateral would be two sides. All right, the next exercise, some of you probably know this because you're probably on the app and you're like, I already know what's next. But if you're not on the app, you can get on there. It's a free download in your app store. And then if you want to get on Coach John's team, you got to let me know. We can get you set up, get you on my team. And I'm sending out workouts, couple workouts a week. The next exercise, this is from my man, Chris Hill. This is going to be the wall ball exercise. So we're going to do wall ball. And we talked about earlier, like you're rolling a ball up a hill. Imagine that. Imagine somebody down here and
We
they're
use
giving
our
the task.
imagination for this.
For imagination, we're going to be pushing up like this. It's going to be like like you're imagining like you're rolling a big ball of energy. I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to set myself up over here and I'm going to go ahead.
Bring Chris up. Chris is here.
Chris is here.
Yes.
All right. See if he's looking like he wants to get on right now. Let's bring Chris up on the split screen.
Never mind. The camera's off.
Oh, that's okay. Well, Chris, I know you can hear me, man. And we're going to do this wall ball. I didn't know if you were going to be here today, so I created a workout that we could maybe do together. And I like that we're still able to do it together, even though I'm here and you're there. So with wall ball, you could use a big bouncy ball like this. You could also use like a foam ball. Remember, this is our foam ball. If we're trying to avoid like certain plastics and look at that, it turns green. Trying to avoid certain plastics and latex and things. These foam balls are good because not only is it foamy, but this one even kind of bounces a little bit right there. I can bounce it and then I can also throw it like against the wall And you would never want to do that with like a heavy medicine ball. Ouch. I mean, that's a TV. You would never do that, but it's the foam ball. It's okay. So with this, with any kind of ball, the goal is we're going to roll it up and then we're going to be rolling it down. So we're going to roll it up. And that's kind of what it's like when you're climbing a mountain. There's a lot of times when you're going up and you think you're at the top, and then you realize that you got to go down and then you got to go up some more. And so we're going to do that. Let's go for 10 times up and down on the wall. I'm going to be right here rolling the ball up and down. And if you're at home, don't have a ball, we're going to be pushing it up. And then when you want to bring it down, you can just bring your arms down and start pushing up again. But we're going to start down low. So we got our hands down low, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. We're rolling up and we're going to roll it down. There's 1. Rolling up and down for 2. Rolling up and down for 3. Up and down for 4. And rolling it up and down for 5. I'm trying not to drop it. 6. There we go. Going up again. 7. Up the hill. Rolling it up the hill. Rolling it up for 8. Rolling it up for 9. And rolling it up for the last one, number 10. And remember, what happens if you take your hand off the ball when it's up here? It'll just fall right down. So you're always applying pressure. Pressure is going to build strength. So if you want to build strength, you got to have that pressure. It's going to also build stability. That's going to allow you to open up some flexibility, and the body's going to start to recognize and saying, hey, you know what? We got some skills here. We can do some things. And it might just be something that starts with something like wall ball. All right, the next exercise that we're going to do, this is the last one on our workout on the app. And this one is just a hurdle exercise. So with the hurdles, I'll leave this like this. What I wanted to show again, and we've done this before with Nick, is you can make hurdles out of anything. You can create obstacle courses and things like that. And so if I'm putting something down, I could make a hurdle out of, the hula hoop, trying to step over into that out of the blue noodle. And then I got my yoga roll right here. And when we're setting up obstacles, we want to think about creating ourselves a challenge. So one of the things, if we're in a seated position and we want to think about, well, we're not going to necessarily create hurdles to go over, but we might be creating hurdles and things to go around as well. So what we're going to do with these hurdles is I'm going to go over them, but I'm also going to be going around them. And again, this is just for you to think about. You might set up an obstacle course for yourself later today. We'll do this one pretty quick. But remember, I got a couple ways. So the first way, I am going to go over. So I'm going to go over the top of the hurdle, and then I'm going to go over the top of the blue one, and then I'm going to go into the hula hoop. Now, maybe I try to do that backwards. We all know I love moving backwards. Byron moves backwards. I like moving backwards. So I'm stepping backwards over the hurdle. Now, again, what about sideways? I could go sideways over this. Maybe we're trying to climb a mountain somewhere and we're on a trail and we got to move sideways. And now the other way I can do this, and again, I can weave through. Oh, I stepped on it. So now I'm going to go forward and then I'm going to come backwards. I'm going right through the hurdles this way, going forwards. And then on this hula hoop, I got to go all the way around the hula hoop. Oh, I went in the hula hoop. And there we go, going forwards and backwards. So the idea behind these hurdles and the idea behind, remember, these obstacle courses is I want you to think about how you could create a challenge for yourself. You could maybe bring some things out, create, an organized mess, and then work yourself around it, but then make sure you pick it up when you're done. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water. Everybody, that's our workout that's on the app. So if you were wondering how to do any of those exercises, hopefully now you got your questions answered. Let's find our mountain view. There it is. Nice. All right. And let's have a sip of water. We got some leadership, I know, in the house. I saw Clinton was on here earlier. Alicia might be on here. We've had some leaders who haven't had a chance to lead this week. And so if they have their cameras on and their audio on, maybe they can lead us. Or if not, maybe we can go with some of our classic leaders from earlier in the week and they can have an encore once again. I'm just picking up my mess over here that I made with the hula hoop and all that. Anytime you take things out to exercise with, you want to make sure you're picking up after yourself. Always do your very best to clean up after yourself. And yeah, let's have a good sip of water. Everybody, we're doing a great Friday workout today. We got the uphill challenge. We did a great warm up. We got some leadership coming up next. We got water. We got oxygen. That's important. We got the main things dialed in. All right, Ben, what do you think? What do we got?
What do you think, Carrie? It looks like we have some slim.
Do we
Yeah,
have,
Bernie got off. I
Bernie
was going
left.
to have her do some.
all right, let me take a look at the screen
Ooh.
here too. Is Alicia on here?
No.
Is that my
No.
friend Sandy in the green shirt? That is my friend Sandy in the green shirt. Hey, Sandy. Got the main things dialed in. All right, Ben, what do you think? What do we got? Oh, that was YouTube talking. Did you guys hear that in the background? That was YouTube. That's funny. Let's bring up Nick, and then I'm gonna ask Byron to start his video up. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Clinton there. And why don't we get Nick up here on there? He is. Nick, you're gonna be first one up. And we'll send you the unmute there when you got it. There you go. And now Nick, nice. Clint's going to start his video in just a little bit. Sounds good. We got Nick up right now. Bobby and Chris Hill, man, good. And Kendall, you guys in the house. Robin's iPad, nice. East County in the house. Yeah, East County. I like those musical notes, East County. All right, Nick, what are we going to do? Have you been practicing that exercise?
Whoop.
Did you practice that lift from Wednesday?
No.
You want to try it out again right now? You want to do some practice right now?
And then whoop. I will ding down.
Okay.
And then
Scoot down towards your feet just a little bit more so we can't see your head. There you go. There you go, right there. That's going to be good. Nice. All right, so everybody, Nick's laying down. He's got his yoga roll. So, Nick, are you going to try to do what you did on Wednesday?
yeah.
Nice. All right, everybody, remember this from Wednesday. So Nick was balancing the sandbag on the yoga roll. So he's got the yoga roll there. He's got the sandbag. He's trying to get it balanced on there and then trying to hold the yoga roll and get a lift in. There you go. Were you going to grab it on the side, though?
Yeah.
It's tough. Why don't you do something with no sandbag to start? Try that out. Try no sandbag. Just do a couple presses and then add the sandbag. Or maybe you can put the sandbag inside the yoga roll. There you go. Look at that. Nick's getting creative. Sandbags going in the yoga roll and it's making it heavy. Is it going to fit in there? Going in. Oh yeah, look at that, everybody. So Nick just put the sandbag, it's inside the yoga roll. Is he adding another sandbag?
Hey, poon with
You're gonna push it through with the noodle. All right. Nick's getting this all dialed in. He's got the sandbag. We can't see what he's doing. We can only guess that it's something incredible and awesome. What could Nick be doing, everybody? Oh, look at this, everybody. He put the noodle through the yoga roll. Nick, what are you going to do with this? Do a press?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm going to do imagination press, pressing up and down. Nick's got that pool noodle coming off the wall right there. And we're just moving our arms up and down. Nick, how many of these are we going to do?
Well, mine will be real hard.
All right. How long are we going to hold it for?
I will tell you when to step.
Ooh, we don't know yet. All right. Anticipation. We're holding it up, everybody. This is endurance. He's doing the bicycles with his legs. Wow. I'm going to do a little arm bicycle. Nice job. Nice job, Nick. He's doing the sit-ups. I'm going to go and rock forward in my seat, rocking back, rocking forward, rocking back. There you go. Got my arms up, rocking forward. Oh, he's doing a single leg arm raise. So I'm going to be going up like this. One arm up, and then the other arm stays put. So one arm goes up and the other arm stays put. And look at Nick. He's doing this. He's getting that yoga roller there, that foam roller. He's hitting it with his leg, getting in that core workout. There we go. Keep it going, Nick. Nice job. Nice job. Up and down. All right. Bringing it back over our head. Going up with it. What about the one from Wednesday, Nick? Let's try that out. I think we got to do it. Let's try it out. Go ahead and stand up with it. Let's take the pool noodle out. We got to do it just like Wednesday. There you go. Let's get the pool noodle out of there. So everybody remember on Wednesday, everybody, this was difficult. And that's why we want to practice it again. Nick is going to be standing up. He's going to be balancing the bag on the yoga roller, on the foam roller, and then trying to lift it up. It looks like he's got an idea going here. He's got an exercise towel. He's wrapping it up in an exercise towel. Everybody, what is Nick doing? Let's find out here. All right, sandbags on top.
Whoop.
That's all right. Go ahead and stand up, Nick. Stand all the way up. There you go. Nice. Doing that 3-point stand. Holding it steady with one hand. Lifting. Look at this already, everybody. Look at this. Check this out, everybody. On the very first try. Nice job, Nick. I knew you could do it. Look at that, everybody. On his very first try, the second time, using a creative idea, Nick's got it again. Nice job, Nick. I'm giving you a big round of applause, man. That is excellent job. Excellent job. Try to lower it down. Try to keep it on there. Lower it down.
I
Bend
would
your knees.
like to do that.
What are you going to try to do? Move around with it. Oh, he's doing some marching. He's making it even more difficult for himself. Nick, have a sip of water, man. Go ahead and take a break for a second. Have a sip of water. Everybody, let's start. Whatever we're doing now, let's give Nick just one more round of applause. Great job, Nick. You're showing us what it takes to come back time and time again and to keep trying new activities. And just like you told me and showed us that your balance was just improving tremendously in your strength and feeling your muscles. And now, again, being creative and coming up with a technique to lift that bag up. I think that is wonderful. Let's go ahead and did Byron get his screen on there?
Yes.
Let's give
go ahead
Nick,
and
let's
bring
go
him
ahead
up.
and get ready to follow Byron with some flow.
Yeah.
And let's put Byron on the great big jumbo screen and I'll do play-by-play. And that way we can see him and he'll be in, there he is, getting in the big view. Everybody get ready. You know what you got to do. You got to get the sandbag. You got to get the stick. You got to get ready to start moving quick. We're getting ready to work out with Byron because he's the man. He's always showing up with a great idea and a plan. I like rhyming.
Call the master plan.
Here we go. He's got the master plan. That's right. And Byron, we're going to be starting off today. It looks like he's going with maybe the sandbag on the ground, and he's got the sandbag. And yep, that's right. He's also looking sharp in the art t-shirt with the Our Place yellow hat on. And he started with the patty cake going side to side. He's got that sandbag going right hand, left hand, left hand. And he's holding it close to his body, just like I hold my little baby daughter close to my body. Side to side, you got to keep it close. That's where you are the strongest. Remember, you are the strongest when you're close to your body. Byron's still moving back and forth. There's the first around the back we've seen yet. He started off with a nice move around the back, and now he's still in front of the body. If you don't have a sandbag, get an exercise pillow. Maybe get a roll of socks or something like that, and you can do this workout with the roll of socks. Here you go, side to side, left hand, right hand, behind the back, left hand, right hand, behind the back. That's his move right here. Look at that. Everybody can try that move out, and you can even try it with a tap on the ground. There he goes, left hand, right hand, swinging it in front of the body, getting fast with it. He's working on speed control, on tempo, tapping it off the ground, going around the back, going between the legs, through the knees, doing the figure eight, off the ground again, and then reaching it out, throwing it up in the air, getting some big stretches in right there. He's got that tricep lift and stretch going right there. Nice move. Swinging the arm. Whoa, who saw that coming? Who did? I didn't even see that, Byron. That was some David Copperfield move. He went right hand, left hand, and you didn't even see it happen behind the back. It was so fast. There it is again. Byron, that's a sweet move, man. I like that. I'm clapping for that move. He's back into patty cake. He had the arm swing with the super fast move behind the back with the hand exchange. There's that big arm swing from the right arm. Right arm's going up, swinging it up pretty high. And he jumped it up in front of the body, and he switched up. He did an air jump, jumping it over. He's throwing it in the air, he's throwing that sandbag, a little toss in the air and then catching it. And he's got that swing going again, that right arm swing, bringing it up, swinging that arm as high as he can, swinging it up high. There we go, keeping it going. Byron jumping it in the air to the other hand. You could do that with the socks. You could do it with the towel. You can do it with the sandbag off the ground again. Another ground tap, tapping on the ground, hanging it out on his back. Check it out. Rolling it up with the salad mixer. And he's got the hangman going on. Grabbed it again. Nice job. Got a hangman salad mixer combo. And looks like he's bringing that bag around the back, going all the way around, working on the flexibility and the mobility. He's swinging that left arm. Now he's getting into the twist, the right side twist. Hold that right side twist, everybody. There you go, Nick. Holding that twist. There you go, Ben. Nice job. By the way, Ben, you got a good looking haircut, man. Keep it going, everybody. Yeah. There you go. Byron's got a twist to the left. There you go. Padres lose. You got to go out and get a haircut to make yourself feel better. Yep. Maybe a new t-shirt. All right. Keep it going. Keep it going. There you go. Byron's going into the punches. He's throwing it out. He's doing sandbag punches. That means 4 pounds of extra weight with every punch. He's going right and left and right and left. Keep it going, Byron, down to the ground. Oh, and now he's going freestyle. Here he goes. He's only got body weight. Punching, doing blocks, throwing down moves. He's been learning the moves in Taekwondo class, and here he is showing you now how to do it. Right, left, across the body with the kick. Oh, he's got a big kick. He did another big kick. Nice job, Byron. He's feeling the energy. Back with the sandbag around his back, getting ready for that exercise stick. Bags on the ground, exercise sticks on the ground too. But one of those is coming up. What you gonna do? All right, Nick's got a pool noodle. I like that. We got some folks with resistance bars with broomsticks. Get your broomstick ready.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Going the lumberjack. He's got the stick right there on the ground. He's holding it up, and he's got 2 hands on it with knuckles up. There you go, Sandy. Nice job. And we're doing a little bit of a reach. Nice job. There we go. I see Sandy in her class. They're moving and grooving. Nice job there. Leticia's she's got a great group of folks going on. Luz is doing it. Nice job, Byron. You're leading your friends. Way to go, Dimmer. Nice job, Dimmer. Dimmer's got the kayak row going. Imagine everybody if we were all in the kayaks. Donald, my man, we're in the kayak together. We got to row that kayak. There you go. Keep on going. Look ahead, Donald. Look ahead. Look down the river. Here we go. Byron's in the front of the kayak, and he's rowing us. This is a great exercise, everybody, because it goes right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. And we're doing the alternating, and we're reaching out, and we're reaching back. And now Byron's gone up onto his shoulder with the lumberjack. Nice job. Byron, you got a whole bunch of us with you. Nice job. Sandy's getting low. Luz has got the lumberjack. Robin's got it going on. Here we go. Byron's doing the low squats with the lumberjack. The lumberjack squat. There we go. I like the lumberjack slam. Who knows what that is, right? Grand slam breakfast. Somebody's smiling out there. Yep. All right. Sandy knows about the lumberjack slam, right? There we go. Byron's going into the forward roll. And there we go. Bringing it down again. Lowering our body down. Got a little forward lean going on. Nice job, Byron. Keeping it going. Go ahead and bring it on home when you're ready. We got a couple more minutes to go. And it looks like Byron's going to bring the stick down. And let's see. I don't think he's done yet. Oh, and then he's done. That's all she wrote. Nice job, everybody. Let's get, oh no, wait, look at this. It's an encore. Byron, he threw us for a trick move right there. He's doing a side to side shift. I'm sitting down in a chair and I'm leaning over to one side, and then I'm leaning over to the other side.
Ooh, John, did we lose your microphone?
I did. I saw that. Oh yeah, that's all right. It's going to be on this microphone for the receiver battery died. I got to charge it. Nice job, Byron. Great job, man.
Thank you.
Excellent workout from Byron there. And again, Nick was up before showing us that combo. Ben, go ahead and bring me up on the screen. I think we just got a couple more minutes to go here. I'm sitting here at the producer's table. You can see we got the mountain view behind me here. Remember, everybody, we do our exercises in front of the green screen. And with all these lights, look, we got the bright lights, and they put that picture up on there. So if you have a picture that you'd like to see up on there, remember not too long ago, we had Sandy's rooster was up on there. Let's see if we can find that rooster again. And remember, we were talking about that, and we did our whole workout. We had that rooster. Oh, here's that rooster. Oh yeah. It's off to the side right here. Let's bring it up on the big screen. I love this picture right here. Look at that. That was a fantastic painting. Sandy, nice job. Look at that. Everybody in Sandy's class, check it out. That's Sandy's painting. She painted that rooster, and she paints all her paintings from her imagination. So remember, everybody, if you're creative and if you have a great imagination like Sandy and like Nick showed us today, you know, we want you to be creative, especially with fitness and exercise and all those great things that we're trying to achieve, and again, reaching our goals. That's what this is all about. And so again, I'm super happy to have friends like you on here, Sandy, sharing your artwork with us. And let's bring up that other mountain real quick. This was my other mountain. We're going to do the workout. We did. So everybody, let's go ahead and have a sip of water. Let's get ready for that breathing motto. I thought this was a terrific Friday workout. And remember, if you don't yet have your TrueFit Adaptive Fitness app, go ahead and get that downloaded. And you might be thinking that, you know, maybe I have a family member or a friend or maybe a staff member who, you know, is just really good friends of mine, and they want to help me exercise, and we want to work together, just like Coach John and Nick and Chris, and working with, you know, our friends virtually even here too. That's what the app's for. So you can get on there as a coach, and you can get a free coach's account, and that's going to give you access to all the exercises. It's going to give you access. You can build your own workouts. You can check out the workouts that I'm doing, and then you can have your athletes, whoever you work with, whoever you're seeing, maybe every day, maybe one day a week, who knows? But you can use that time, and you can say, hey, we're going to carve out a little bit of that time, and we're going to get a little extra exercise in. We're going to get TrueFit, and that's what it's all about. So check out that app, TrueFit Adaptive Fitness. We're going to be having a 30-day challenge starting November 1st. So that's coming up next week. And on next Wednesday, we'll be in the middle of, we'll have the challenge will be going. And so we're going to talk about it some more on Monday's workout. But the whole month of November, there's going to be a challenge. There's going to be a way for you to win some money. You're going to be able to win some prizes. And that's going to go for even, again, the staff members, the family members that are out there. We're trying to find a way to get more activity and exercise. We want you to be able to win. We want you to get some of those Amazon gift cards or whatever kind of prizes that we're kicking out. Last month, there was Amazon gift cards. And so let's get ready for that in the month of November. Let's check in with our co-host. Who do we have for that breathing motto to close us on out? If you don't,
What do you think, Carrie?
I don't see anyone.
How about Nick? Because Nick, I'm really proud of him for trying that lift out. Let's give Nick the breathing motto on this. And again, remember everybody, Nick on Wednesday, he found a challenge for himself, and he's told us he didn't practice, but that was okay because today when he did practice, he got it. How did that feel, Nick?
It feels kind of weird but good.
It feels weird but good?
Yeah.
Were you excited to pull that move off?
I was excited and nervous.
A little nervous?
Yeah.
I really liked your idea of using the towel. I thought that was a genius idea.
Thank you.
Are you ready to bring it on home for the breathing motto?
Yeah.
Bring it home.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. you that we your holiday good first with Dudon and Sophia, the baby.
Nice job. Yes, Nick.
Nice
Remember
job.
tonight,
Nick.
we'll be on the Fitness Social tonight at 6 p.m. So join us on that Fitness Social, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things. Again, talking about our challenge. We're also going to talk about a couple other things that we had talked about last week. So again, health and wellness, nutrition, and really just trying to get ready for our weekend to have just the best weekend it can be and the best holidays. We'll talk about maybe our holiday plans and stuff like that too. And again, we got some holidays coming up, so we want to make sure that we're paying attention to what the foods we're eating. All right, we've been working out real good all year long. Let's keep that progress going into the holiday. All right, everybody, so here we go. It's a great job, everybody on YouTube. Great job to our co-hosts. We had Sophie, Carrie, and Ben.